Let's look at how we can check the tables of a jointer to make sure that they're coplanar. So I've unplugged the machine, I've removed the guard, and I'm going to use my one-way multi-gauge to take some readings. If the tables are parallel over this small distance here, as I move the indicator from the front to the back, it should not change. And you can see it looks like it's changing less than half a thou from front to back. So that tells me that there's less than half a thou of twist at this portion of the table relative to this portion. And that's certainly good enough for a jointer. I'd also like to test that there isn't any twist in the tables as we get further away from the cutter head. To do that, I'm using this piece of maple. I've got an indicator on one end. I've got a couple of strong magnets back on this side, and they hold the maple down to the, in this case, the infeed table. And to use this, I've got the indicator at the front, and if I push this back towards the back, if there is any twist in this table relative to this table, I would expect the indicator to change. But as I push this back, you'll see that the indicator doesn't move at all. Now, I can't go all the way to the back unless I remove the fence, and I didn't want to do that, but you can see at least over this portion, there's no twist. And assuming the table is flat, which I've checked, then that means at least at this section of the table, there's no twist. And I can turn this around with the magnets now on this side, and I can sweep across this side of the infeed table to look for twist there as well. And I've done that to confirm that there isn't any twist. The last thing that I'm going to confirm as far as the tables being coplanar is to check that the outfeed table doesn't rise up or dip down relative to the infeed table. And I can do that using this same maple with the magnets and the indicator. And what I'm going to do, I've brought it forward. I've got a reading here. And now if I push the indicator, push the whole thing forward, the magnets are keeping this block on the infeed table. And if the outfeed table was rising or dropping relative to the infeed table, we would see a change in the indicator. And since we don't, that means at least over the distance that we've covered here, that this portion is parallel to the infeed table, which is good.